This video is brought to you by the amazing people who support me on Patreon. Literally, this video is a Patreon goal reward, so thank you all for giving me money, with a special shout out to Sethzard and Emsty Nima. Hello, it's me, Darkfry, the original Scrimblow, and this video is gonna be a bit different. Back in 2016, I made a video counting down the top 10 Ace Attorney Pursuit themes. It is one of the two pieces of lost Darkfry media, and the other we do not talk about. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to watch the original, but I don't recommend it as it is very bad and outdated, so I decided to just remake it. The Pursuit themes are one of the most iconic parts of the Ace Attorney series, and are the highlights of their soundtracks. They play during the climax of each trial when you have the witness on their last ropes and are about to reach the truth after exposing their lies. They are hype, they are awesome, they are all amazing pieces of music, and I am going to rank all of them from my least favorite to my favorite because there are exactly 10 of them, not counting remixes. Two things to keep in mind. I don't know shit about actual music theory, so I won't be able to judge these tracks on how they are composed. I will just be describing them with vibes, and how they make me feel because this is my very biased and subjective list. Second thing is that there is no such thing as a bad Pursuit theme. I love them all. These songs go from great to masterpiece. Now, with that out of the way, ladies, gentlemen, and unidentified flying objects, I present to you Darkfry's Top 10 Ace Attorney Pursuit themes. To start off, we got Justice for All. Arguably the weakest game in the trilogy, also has the weakest Pursuit theme. It's still a lot of fun though, and is different from the rest in a way I don't dislike. I can't really put it into words, which sucks cause that's my job, but I think it's more cartoonish than the others? It feels a lot bouncier and energetic. I can easily see it play over a cartoon chase scene, like in a Catch the Pigeon episode or something. It's very high energy and fun, which matches a lot of the goofier moments that Justice for All offers. It has its own charm, but I prefer all the other songs in both role and sound. Number 9 is Caught, or as I like to call it, the 8-bit Pursuit. It sounds very chiptune-y compared to the others, and has a very nice harmony and melody that I like. Even though I like the way it sounds, I think it kind of lacks the intensity of a Pursuit theme. It doesn't even play in the climax of the game, it gets overshadowed by a remix of Cornered in the final case. For what it's worth, it is a great song and I listen to it all the time. I especially like the melody at the beginning, it's so good. Because of how good the melody is, I really recommend listening to remixes of this song on YouTube. There are some really good ones out there. I like chiptune songs, but I don't know if it works in a Pursuit theme super well. Going from chiptune to a fully orchestrated piece, Keep Pressing On from Dual Destinies is freaking awesome. No matter how you feel about Dual Destinies as a game, you can't deny that one of its biggest strengths is its fully orchestrated soundtrack, and Keep Pressing On is easily the highlight. It has so much to love about it. The trumpets that just explode into your ears at the beginning, the way it escalates as it progresses to keep up the hype and tension the whole way through, and that damn guitar in the middle. It's an absolutely incredible piece of music. So why is it so low? Well, because Dual Destinies is, in my opinion, the weakest game in the series, so the moments this song plays in-game aren't as memorable to me. For any other song on this list, I can recall and name off the top of my head my favorite moments when it plays, and having those awesome moments linked with the song makes me like it and listen to it more. I don't have that with Keep Pressing On, so even though it's so good, it's probably the Pursuit theme I've listened to the least. This is an interesting example of how I, and most people I know, engage with video game music. It's not just the music we think is the best we listen to, but the songs that are connected with the moments we hold dear in gaming experiences, and which invoke memories of them. I talk about this more in depth in my video, The Power of Video Game Music, but the moments a song plays in a game affect how I feel about said song, a lot more than how good I think the song itself is. Does that make sense? I don't know, I hope it made sense. Anyways, moving on! Next up, we have the most recent entry in the main series, Spirit of Justice. Out of all the Pursuit themes, Cornering Together is the one that sounds the most like a victory lap to me. When this song plays, it sounds like you've already won and you're throwing a party. It's a bit of a different approach than the others. It certainly makes it unique. This may sound weird, but my biggest problem with Cornering Together is that the rest of Spirit of Justice's soundtrack is way too good. Usually for me, the Pursuit theme is the highlight of each game's soundtrack, but that is not the case for Spirit of Justice. There are songs in this game that I like way more. The Objection themes in particular are freaking incredible. I genuinely believe Spirit of Justice has the best overall soundtrack in the series, and that is saying something. They went above and beyond with every single song. So much so that the Pursuit theme doesn't feel all that special. It's a weird thing to complain about, I know, but it's a good problem to have, I guess. Here it is, boys, girls, and elder gods, the original! This is where it all began. Cornered is an undisputed masterpiece, an absolutely iconic piece of music. The amount of hype this song generates is unparalleled. It pumps enough adrenaline to turn even the most zen of monks into a feral beast. It is pretty remarkable that they nailed it on their first try. This song is so perfect that every single Pursuit theme after it follows the formula it establishes. After all, why fix something that isn't broken? An intense, epic opening, and after a while a catchy, soaring melody barges in to steal the show. It's a winning combination that produces wonderful results. The fact that it's only number 6 speaks volumes to the quality of the series' soundtrack. It simply means that most of the students have surpassed the teacher. Out of all the Pursuit themes, The Great Turnabout has to have my favorite intro. This song just explodes into your ears with pure orchestral awesomeness, and the melody is immediately memorable and impactful. In fact, the opening might be a bit too good, because the song kind of falls off as it continues. The middle section is really good, but it feels like build-up that doesn't exactly pay off until it loops back into the intro again. I don't know, it's hard to explain because I'm not a music person. I also think that the game itself doesn't use this song to its full potential. There are many moments in these games where I think this song would fit perfectly in. They're a bit too conservative with the use of the Pursuit theme in my opinion. If you have a song this epic, then you better use it, damn it! Edgeworth time, baby! Our favorite smug bastard got his own Pursuit themes, and both of them rule! We'll get to the other one later, but Lying Coldly is such a banger. It sounds amazing, using mostly violins, a groovy beat, an amazing melody in the chorus, but it also has something that truly elevates it above most of the other songs so far. Personality. This song just screams Edgeworth to me. It fits him to a T. It's absolutely brilliant. I don't think they could have made a more fitting song for the marvelous, magnificent son of a gun that is Edgeworth. In my original video, I made the mistake of calling Edgeworth British. He's not British, but he might as well be. Look at this pompous prick. I love him. He's British coded. This song isn't just an amazing Pursuit theme, it might as well be Edgeworth. When you listen to it, you can feel the cravat fluttering gracefully on your chest as you get closer to the truth. Few things are as satisfying as seeing Edgeworth bring criminals to justice while this song plays, and it makes playing as this extravagant esquire a pure joy. Isn't it wild that we got a crossover game with Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton? How cool is that? It was truly a match made in heaven, and its pursuit theme is no exception. Even as someone who doesn't know shit about music, I can easily tell that this is a masterfully composed and performed piece. It's a grand, sweeping orchestral that would be right at home in Final Fantasy. Its quality is not the only thing that sets it apart, though. You might have noticed that this one is a bit different from the rest. It's surprisingly ominous for a pursuit theme. It's not a triumphant melody, it feels like something bad is about to happen. It does not feel like a song that should play when you are winning. And for good reason. This game takes place in a medieval England setting, and the trials are direct parallels of the infamous witch-burning trials of that period. The game depicts a draconic, ruthless, and unfair justice system. The person who is declared guilty gets burned alive in front of you. It's dark, it's brutal, it's tragic. This song is not a triumphant anthem to celebrate your achievements. It is an omen of doom to the witness you are condemning to hellfire. This game does not shy away from showing and criticizing the horrors of the death penalty, and its pursuit theme excellently reflects that. It flips the usual vibe on its head to fit the mood of these horrible trials, and that's what makes it so special. This song is very close to my heart. It's just an absolute banger of a tune. My favorite part is the incredibly catchy melody at the end that perfectly leads to the explosive beginning for the loop. I just can't get enough of it. That's not why this song is so high on this list, though. I love it for the same reason I love Lying Coldly. It is oozing with personality. This is Apollo's theme. It fits him perfectly. This song is pretty similar to Cornered, more so than the other Pursuit themes, but it sounds even more energetic. It's bouncier. It captures the loud youngster attorney Apollo brilliantly. I also have to come clean and admit my bias. Apollo is not only my favorite character in the series, but one of my favorite characters in any game ever. Playing Apollo Justice Ace Attorney as a kid literally changed my personality. Apollo dealing with his insecurities with his loud, self-affirming attitude really resonated with me, and his arc in Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice further cemented him as one of the greatest video game characters of all time in my mind. For this reason, Overtaken and A New Trial is in Session are two of my favorite pieces of music in the entire series. However, even my love for Apollo is not enough for Overtaken to make it to the top of this list. From the process of elimination, you probably know what it is already, so let's get on with it!
Your Honor, the defense was born ready.
The prosecution is also ready.
Okay, let me level with you here for a bit. I've said many times throughout this video that every single Pursuit theme is great, and there are multiple I consider masterpieces. Even so, not only do I think that Wanting to Find the Truth is the best one, I think it's by far the best one. It is not close. While writing this video, the other songs moved up and down in the rankings quite a bit. Not this one. It started on top and it stayed there. Wanting to Find the Truth is simply perfect from beginning to end. It manages to be incredibly catchy and melodic, and to constantly escalate throughout its duration. Miles Edgeworth Investigations 2 is, in my opinion, by far the best game in the series. It features some of the absolute best moments in the entire series, and this song makes them so much better. I don't know how it does it, but the melody of this song somehow makes me really emotional. I teared up while listening to it more than once, and I don't know why. Seriously, if you know music theory and can spot what this song's melody does that may have this effect, please let me know in the comments because I am genuinely baffled. This game unfortunately never got released worldwide, so not many people have played it. Please, if you are a fan of this series and haven't already played it, do yourself a favor and seek out the fan translation of this game and play it. I promise you will not be disappointed. The Ace Attorney series has nailed its music formula from the very beginning, and through the years has created something truly special, and it should be celebrated. The Pursuit themes are all amazing, adrenaline-pumping pieces of music, and are the cherry on top of this perfect musical cake. But they are not alone. The Pursuit themes would not work if the pieces of music that surround them did not expertly build up to them. For a Pursuit theme to have its impact, it needs the trial theme, the witness testimony theme, the objection theme, the suspense theme, and it's all of these songs working together and ending with the crescendo of the Pursuit theme that make Ace Attorney have one of my favorite soundtracks out of any game franchise.